you some reading. I cannot tell you how many reading vlogs I have started and then I've just never edited them. So, hey, if you're seeing this, I've made some major progress. But it is, what time is it? 11:43 on Saturday morning. I slept in late today. 7:30 is late sleeping for me. I slept until like 9:40 or something like that this morning and then laid in bed for another, I don't know, 15 minutes or something. So I've been out here on the couch. I've read a little bit. So I've got a few things going on. I didn't have this organized before. Oh, first off, I was like, oh, some reading sprints would be nice. I watched a bit of BookTube, and then Krista from Books and Jams, her a reading live reading sprints came on from like 5 days ago, and I was just like screwing around on my phone, and all of a sudden I hear my name. Well, I hear the name Erin, which it may or may not have been me. So I like rewind, and someone had commented on her during her live that they were reading my book. No matter what, I was like, oh my gosh, totally didn't expect that, to hear somebody reading my book on Krista's reading sprint. So that was super, super cool. But anyway, what I'm going to read is I'm reading Assistant to the Villain by Nicole Maeher. Oh, hang on a second. I have to respond to an Instacart message real quick. Okay, so sorry, I'm being so lazy this morning that I'm doing Instacart instead of doing my own shopping. So anyway, I am reading Assistant to the Villain. This was a gift from a coworker of mine. She's our director of operations. And how far am I in this? Come on, bookmark. And actually, my bookmark, if I can find it, is for my trip to Scottsdale. My bookmark is a Maui Strong sticker. I'm on page 41 in this, and it's just like funny. So there's like this small little village, and our Evie Sage is our main character. Oh my goodness, my dog is yawning. Evie Sage is our main character, and there happens to be like a villain in the town, and she needs a job, and through circumstances, she ends up becoming his assistant. And so he's kind of like the just the assistant to the villain. But it seems like he only really does like bad things to like bad people. So we'll find out probably more specifically about that. And then no dust jacket on this. I'm also reading The Bandit Queens by Parini Shroff. And I am further than that. I'm 128 pages in this. More murder and mayhem in this. Not so much mayhem, but a woman, you've probably heard about this one, but a woman's husband had gone missing in the past. And I keep getting Instacart messages, so I'll need to wrap this up quickly. Her husband had gone missing. Everyone assumes that she like knocked him off and bumped him off, I think. And people are coming to her for the same service, to help with that same service. And then my book club book, we are reading the Illiad, and so I haven't started it yet. So they are listening to it and reading it. I'm not sure if I'm going to listen to it, but I think I'm actually going to start it, and I'm quite intimidated. So we'll see how that goes. All right, I'm going to get to my Instacart messages now. Hey, sorry, I forgot about you. It's, I think I started this on Saturday. It is Tuesday morning. It's 8 o'clock on the dot. Kind of a late start for the day. I mean, I got up at 6. I read for like, I don't know, half an hour or something like that. Reading. Oh, my dog is scratching at the door. Come in the other door, dude. The other door is open. Come on, man. Okay. So I also had some insomnia last night. A pretty common thing for me to be up for a long time in the middle of the night. So I was up from about 12:30 to 3, maybe. I don't think I got out of bed actually until maybe like 1:15 or 1:30. Just laid around, just in denial that it was happening for quite a while. So got up, read some Bandit Queens. I think I read like 30 pages in the middle of the night. So you know when the insomnia is bad, when you can get through 30 pages actually without falling asleep. And I still wasn't even like super tired when I actually went back to bed. So anyway, a little more tired than normal, so I woke up at 6, got up, had some coffee, read some more Bandit Queens, which I'm really enjoying. It started off intriguing for me. I will say intriguing. I wasn't like enthralled. I'm enthralled at this point. I think I already talked about what Bandit Queens is. You probably know what it is, but basically this woman is, her husband had disappeared and everybody thinks that she knocked him off. And is it knocked him off or bumped him off? I think I did this whole thing earlier. Maybe it's both, I don't know. Anyway, and so she gets kind of like approached by this other woman, like, help me get rid of my guy, and it kind of snowballs from there. So we are fully in, we're like in a snowball fight right now, about midway through the book, or maybe I'm over halfway at this point. I also started the Illiad. I don't know if I brought that up either. It's the book for my book club book. I don't think we're meeting until, I want to say it's like March 9th. So I have a good ways. I'm gonna need it. I'm using Course Hero. Especially if you read a classic, Course Hero is really handy. Just YouTube channel Course Hero, and then like whatever the classic is that you're reading, and it gives you like a chapter by chapter, or in this case book by book breakdown of what happened with like visuals and everything. So it's really helpful. So I will definitely be using Course Hero to get through the book, or the poem, not play. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot to say about the Illiad. I started book 2 in the middle of the night, or maybe before I went to bed last night. I started book 2. It's Tuesday, it's a work day, so I'm gonna, I've got 12 minutes left on the treadmill, do a 30-minute walk every morning on the treadmill. So I got 12 minutes left, then I'm gonna hop in the shower, get ready to go to work, and I'll spend the day at the office.
Forgot. The whole reason that I actually got my phone out to start filming in the first place was a response. So MJ at Reading This Life put up a video about kind of disappointment in booktube success, I suppose, the growth of her channel, and particularly in light of newer booktubers who are having much greater success as far as subscriber count goes. So I saw that, and then in the middle of the night while I was awake, I saw Kim at Middle of the Book March responded to MJ's video, and kind of talking similarly. And you know, they've each been doing it for so long, and they're, you know, they love it, but they would like to grow, and it's particularly disheartening when you see new booktubers come on the scene and have like double, triple, quadruple your subscriber count in a short amount of time when you've put like years into it. And not to discount anybody else's feelings, just my own personal feelings, I don't care that much. It's now there are others, and those two included, who put way more work into booktube, into their channel, into being consistent, into putting out consistent content on a regular schedule. So we are not the same at all. For me, I actually noticed it myself before I saw MJ's video. I had noticed someone it was a new booktuber. It was, I think it might have even been her booktube newbie tag that I was watching. So, you know, it was probably her first video, and it had hundreds of views. And I was like, okay, cool. So I noticed it, and I've noticed it with a few other newer people where they have, you know, like, you know, 1,500 subscribers already, and it's the first time I'm hearing of their channel, and they've only been around for like a few months. So I've noticed it, but it personally just doesn't matter that much to me. I'm not trying to make booktube a career, clearly. Like, I can't even like remember to vlog. I put up, you know, maybe 2 videos a month, not, you know, not 2 videos a week, and certainly not consistent. So I can see, for somebody who puts much more time and effort into it, why it might bother you, for sure. I personally don't give a rip, and I think good for them, good for those people. I think it's interesting. I was thinking about this last night when I was watching Kim's video, like, okay, if I did care, how would I go about like actually getting the numbers up? And I think probably what I would do is completely start over again, like just completely start a new channel. Be consistent, because I think, you know, the algorithm, it's all about the algorithm, right? And so if you have a history of inconsistency, I don't know how well you'd be able to turn it around, or yeah, I don't know how that would work. Particularly somebody like who already is consistent, who already has a solid channel base. what they could do differently to speed it up. Like, would it be faster? Like, if you took 6 months, let's say you had 2,000 subscribers. If you took 6 months of just putting consistent, good quality content, how many subscribers would you gain over that 6 months? Or if you did the exact same content on a new channel over the course of 6 months, how many new subscribers would you gain? I think that'd be an interesting, like, comparison to make. I mean, I'm not gonna do it, but yeah, my response personally, I feel you. I understand where you're coming from, but for me, I don't care. Good for them.
Again, it's probably been days since I did an update, but I am about to finish what is it called? Bandit Queens. I have, I think, like 30 pages left, and I'm sitting in front of Brookfield, so like a local family-owned restaurant. I'm gonna get my favorite breakfast ever. It's sweet potato pancakes with eggs and bacon. And so I'll probably end up, depending on how busy they are, I might end up sitting at the counter or, you know, get a table. So look forward to finishing this. I don't have any plans today. The only thing I'm thinking about doing, there's a couple kind of like professional development books that I want to get. Extreme Ownership by Jocko Willink, and maybe, I think it's called Dare to Offend, either that one or Nonviolent Communication. And the Barnes & Noble in Folsom has a bar attached to it. Well, there's like a restaurant. There's like the coffee, like you can get Starbucks coffee or beer on tap. And then there's also a restaurant area. So I might like get a beer and some books tonight. So wrapping up the vlog in Bandit Queens. It's now Monday. I've started a new vlog at this point, of course. But wrapping up the weekend. First of all, the Niners won. Niners going to the Super Bowl, so that's amazing. But I did finish Bandit Queens at my Saturday morning breakfast, and I really liked it. I think it's not a 5-star for me. It just didn't have. I really enjoyed it. It's definitely a 4-star. It was intriguing, and once I got into it, I was quite enthralled, I think was the word that I used, and it was very entertaining. Yeah, really liked it. It wasn't a book that was like calling to me when I wasn't reading it. To me, a mark of a 5-star book is like, I can't stop thinking about it, and I want to be with those characters. I'm sad when it's over. So as much as I enjoyed it, it just didn't have that extra little bit for me. Bandit Queens is quite a popular book. Have you read it? What was your star rating? You know, what did you think about it? Thank you for watching. Remember, every day is a great day for a great day, no matter what.